Red jellyfish!
What can we do?
Nothing, she swims through.
Good, thank you.
Look, phenomenal job in this film. Tell us a little bit about your character.
My character, James Sullivan, is the head of the Olympic Committee and becomes a patron of Trudy Ederle's as she attempts to cross the English Channel. And at times he is an impediment to her because he has mixed feelings about women competing in sports, but he also champions her because there's something about Trudy that just keeps winning him over and besting him and defying his expectations.
Now, one of the coolest things in this movie is that the family dynamic in this film. What can you talk about with the family dynamic we see in this film?
Well, I mean, it's nice to see a film that depicts such a loving family, and you know, there's moments of tension, of course, but there's a great amount of heart and a great amount of love. I didn't get to be in that family,
sure.
But yeah, I think it's a beautiful depiction of an immigrant family in New York at the turn of the century and a little bit beyond, and I don't know, I just have such nostalgia for old New York.
Now, I wasn't familiar with Trudy prior to this movie, and it's kind of crazy that almost 98 years ago that this story kind of got lost throughout history. What did you take away from working on this film and learning about Trudy?
I think it's just the single-mindedness, the singleness of focus that somebody would carve out, and I know various people have attempted these kinds of feats throughout history, but it takes like such incredible will and determination. You have to focus on that goal and then just let nothing stand in your way, and she's one of those people that shows up every decade or two and achieves something so astounding.
You got to work with Christopher Eccleston in this film. Can you talk about working with him?
Well, Christopher Eccleston was in the first movie I ever did. I'm not sure he remembered, but I remembered. He was very sweet because I told him about my son and his love of animals, and the next time he showed up to set with a book that he loved as a kid, My Family and Other Animals, to give to my son, and my wife and son have read that book and its sequels now since then, so sorry he's not here tonight, but he's a wonderful actor, and it was we had a lot of fun.
Can you talk about your experience working on this film and what you'll take with you in other projects from working on this film?
Well, it was nice to be in something where I don't die and I'm not bloody, and I think that was the thing, to make something that's fun for families that my son can enjoy and that will inspire, I think, people of all walks of life, but certainly young women and girls who have dreams, and particularly those who want to pursue athletics. I mean, it's still a difficult road.
Absolutely.
And she's an incredible role model.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your time. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Well, you're asking the wrong man.
I'm asking for your word, Mr. Burgess. We go to England or die trying.